Sorry for that pause. So here is the second video. If it fell 2 points for all of those 6 hours, I can do 2 times 6. And since this is a loss of 2 hours, I'm actually talking about -2. So that's what all of those are for. Those are all -2s. And this is -2 times 6. So the total points that it fell is -12 points. It fell 12 points. So that's one way to write it, is -12 points, or the stock fell 12 points. Then I have to do my check. Does the answer label match the question label? Points and points, points and points. Yes, it does. And does that answer make sense? And I believe it does as well. So we're good with that one. Let's do another one just to make sure. Again, I'm going to get my question color so that I can highlight what that is. The problem asks, over the past 7 days, Mrs. Cho found the temperature outside had dropped a total of 35 degrees. Find the average drop in temperature for each day. So that's what my goal is to find. What was the average drop in temperature for each day? So even though it doesn't look like it, there is a number right here. It's 7, but it's written out instead of in number form. Past 7 days, and we have a total of 35 degrees. So in this case, you can do several techniques, whatever works for you. But I am going to take, and I'm going to maybe make a chart for this one. It's not going to look that different from the list we made, but that's okay. So I'm going to have that there is 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And and I forgot, I needed to highlight in here that it had dropped a total of 35 degrees. I didn't remember that information. So there it is. Remember that actually makes it a -35. So in 7 days, the temperature dropped 35 degrees. It went down. So that means I can take that -35 and divide it by 7 to get my answer. Now, I did not do it with this one, but I want to show you that you are...
Mrs. Moore, when you have a moment, can you swing by the office, please? Mrs.
Excuse
Moore?
that. So if I look at that calculator, I can look at the fact that I can put this in. And in these cases, in this type of calculator, you have to put the 35 and then hit the positive and negative button. And I'm going to divide that by the 7 days. And I'm going to get from that -7 degrees per day. Or I could write that as a 5-degree drop per day. Remember that these both mean the same thing. Now I'm going to go and do my check and make sure, do my labels match the question. Average drop in temperature. I've got temperature, good. And then it asks per day. Oh, and I'm talking about per day. So that's what we're doing. And you're going to finish out that page and the next 2 pages in the homework. So you've got both of these, and part of this page actually can be adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. So make sure that you're carefully watching that and showing which technique you're going to use. Do well. Talk to you soon.